things that can destroy the sovereignty of Africa. We cannot afford to trust WHO anymore, Your Excellency, and I'll just mention a few things that have caused great concern to us. In 2014-2015, WHO brought tetanus eradication campaign in our country. It was a campaign to eradicate neonatal tetanus, babies who are born who eventually get tetanus. And the vaccine that was used is a different type of a tetanus vaccine that is a fertility regulating vaccine, where they take tetanus and combine it with a hormone called human chorionic gonadotropin that supports pregnancy. And when you inject a woman with that vaccine, she produces antibodies against that hormone and therefore is rendered sterile. So we are noticing an increase in the number of infertility cases among young couples who you examine and they are normal but cannot get children, or couples who are losing 3, 4, 5 pregnancies before they can carry any pregnancy to term. We were able to expose this, and we have even published a paper that is available. And
before I read what the Kenyans have reacted to, Kenyans and other Africans have reacted to on this comment section, let me say something. This thing this man is saying is the truth. You will see people who ordinarily used to, what they want to do is to make Africa to become smaller. That's what they are doing. They'll tell you, oh, it's tetanus injection, take it, to do this one. And there's something they are putting in this thing that is making people gradually to not be fertile. You see somebody who stays this thing, they'll tell you this person cannot be pregnant and you think it's a joke. Like play, that's how that person will pass childbearing age. So now people have now gone into having babies through surrogacy. Guys, thank you so much for clicking in to watch this video. African leaders need to wake up. African leaders need to wake up and smell the coffee, because this thing is becoming something else. Someone said, he said Bill Gates needs to be charged with crimes against humanity, because most of this thing they are doing is from his foundation. And this one said, Africa needs to hunt Gates down and get him in front of a court. But you know, the truth is, the more we say Africa needs to do this, Africa needs to do that, how many of our leaders are ready to do this? This one's saying, praying that more countries withdraw from this WHO. Another one said, yes, please. I wish they could get rid of Bill Gates too. And this person said, very good decision taken by Kenya. You see, this Bill Gates matter, people have been talking about it. People say it's not true, There is, even this COVID, they said the reason that a lot of people said they will not take COVID vaccine is because most of them, they will give it to the men. The men will become sterile. The women cannot be pregnant. You see a man marrying a girl that is in her 20s and she cannot be pregnant because of the injections that they took in the name of immunization. What are they being immune to? What are they giving the immunization for? Now, wow. This one says Fusi had been pardoned all the way back to 2024 by Biden. Connect the dots. Fauci, that's the person's name. This one said, that's Bill Gates' plan. And the one say, I love this awakening. This one say, get rid of Bill Gates also. So you see, apart from them coming out of WHO, there are Kenyan people are saying, get rid of Bill Gates. Let him not give AIDS again. Let him not support anybody again. But you know, there are a lot of NGOs that are still hungry for Bill Gates' money. So they will do anything to remain on the scheme. And this one said, hope Canada follows suit. And this one said, good, it should be disbanded. Globalist propaganda and agenda. You guys remembered, just before the COVID happened, it was Ebola outbreak. They say this Ebola outbreak you are seeing, they are trying to use it to cause problem. And it looked like a joke. Gradually, it's happening. This person said, this is all Bill Gates and the other governments. They can only control X number of humans on the planet. So they are out to eliminate as many as possible through WHO. Wuhan labs, modification of our food, and the mRNA vaccination that are causing more health issues than COVID ever did. Wake up, America, now. You see? So even the Americans too are suffering the same thing. So now somebody is saying even Canada should pull out, Americans should pull out. So you see a lot, just a few people coming together, a select few coming together to ensure that. Have you not noticed that most food you eat, now if you buy tomato, for example, or you buy cucumber, or anything in those days you naturally eat and pour the seed to germinate and it will produce, now it's no longer like that. Now, anything you buy, everything in the market, 90% of things sold in the market are genetically modified. Yes, they are GMO foods. That is why you carry something, you hardly see something that you carry something like this and pour in your garden or somewhere. Maybe sometimes not even a garden, you just pour your tomato, you see it grow and bear fruit. But now it's not like that. You even add fasting and prayers. This one says Kenya needs to take back its coffee industry as it's really owned by Nestle. Kenya needs to take back its coffee industry as it's really owned by Nestle. Kenya has a very big coffee industry. Like, they have coffee, they have cocoa. But you know how this politics of a thing is. You see, the white had made it look as though we don't know what we are doing. Let's not put it on the white anyway. Let us talk about our government. The political class in Africa is what is putting Africa down. And I wish one day Africans will all come together instead of, my country, this African country is better than this other one. Until we get up to smell the coffee and say, no, we put an end to this rubbish. And we hold our leaders accountable. Until then, this is how Africa will be. Africa is so, that's why you see Trump sending Africans back. The reason he's sending Africans back is because Trump said Africa is too blessed to be going through what it's going through. And he's right to say that. And then you don't know that that's the reason why he refused to invite some people. I don't want to mention names. Some people of a particular country. Someone said, time to leave WEF, UN, NATO, CDC as well. And this one say Italy did also. So Italy had already left WHO. Okay. Trump withdrew the US as well. Okay. We are getting there. And this one said it has to take a Trump to open you all eyes to what we have been shouting about. And this one said this has Bill Gates writing all over. His handwriting all over. Population control and genocide. Spread this video to as many blacks and Africans as possible. Like, we should keep spreading the news so that people will know. This one say, oh my God, can you imagine? Good move for Kenya. Nigeria, wake up. Oh, yes, Nigeria, it's high time they woke up. This one say it was Bill Gates and his companies and WHO. And this one says, see, this is where they already started depopulating the world. Glad a lot of people are starting to wake up. No to poison vaccine. You know, when people were saying, let me tell you something. I had a neighbor who, they say, go and collect COVID. Where I was living before, this neighbor went, collected COVID card somewhere to be able to travel. She didn't collect any COVID vaccine. She said, lie, she will not. Say, because all this injection they are giving people is so that they will not give birth again. And you see, gradually these things are coming out to light, and it's true. So it's high time African leaders sat back and thought twice and do the right thing. This WHO, okay. This one, and you know the WHO, because they're making so much money from it, a lot of them do not know what they are doing. I don't know whether they don't know that those vaccines are poisonous or something, that they're not good for the system. And this one said, finally, a government with guns. This one said, hopefully he doesn't get unalived. This one said, this is so sad. These people have taken away the right to have children to these women without their knowledge. This is so wrong. These people should stand before a court for crimes against humanity. Exactly. God gave us womb to carry. You see a girl who is 22 years, she cannot give birth. Until she's 30, she cannot give birth. So she will have to get children through surrogacy, which is not bad in itself. But why would all the genetically modified food is also making people to fall sick? We should take back our Africa. Now is the time to take back, and our leaders need to be held